Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you how you can build a website with Joomla. Now I'm hoping to make this a series, so do let me know in the comment section what you think and if you want more Joomla content like this one. Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to build your website using a quick start file. Okay guys, so the very first step is to take care of our hosting and domain name registration. So for this, simply click on the very first link in the description below where it says get hosting here. Now, it's important that you use that link because it will bring you to a co-branded page that we have with Hostinger, which will give you access to 75% discount. And if you use the coupon code MrWeb at checkout, you'll get an extra 10% discount on top. So simply click on this link here. And this is going to bring you to this page. And again, this is a co-branded page that we have with Hostinger. So special prices, obviously, no special discount. If you scroll down the page, you'll find different plans. So as you can see, start from only $2.99 per month. Next one up is $3.99, and then the cloud startup is $9.99. So what's the difference between those three? Well, basically is the performances and the speed. So as you can see, this one is standard performance, this one is up to 5 times faster, and this one up to 10 times faster. So now it depends on the amount of resources that you need. If you're only running one website, this one is absolutely fine. Now, if you're running multiple websites and also maybe e-commerce website, you might want to consider either this one or this one, depending on the amount of traffic and visitors that you're expecting every month. And also with Hostinger, you get a lot of free stuff. You know, you get free SSL certificate, free email, and also a free domain name. These options normally are paid with most web hosting companies. So in this case, you get those for free as well. And if you go for the business plan here, you get free CDN as well, Content Delivery Network. Now, obviously, they provide you with daily backup and weekly backup. As you can see, the entry level here is weekly backup, so they will back up your website once a week. If you go for the $3.99 one, you'll get a daily backup as well. So every day you have a full backup of your website. So feel free to select any of those plans. You can start with the $2.99 one, and you can always upgrade to the next one up later down the line if you need more resources. So let's get started with this one here. So click on Add to Cart. And from here, you're going to select your billing cycle. So as you can see, it goes from 12 months to 48 months. Obviously, the longer your billing cycle, the more you're going to save. As you can see, it's $2.99 per month, but here you're going to save $432. Here, $216, and right here, $108. So what does that mean exactly? Well, basically, if you lock in your price at $2.99 for a year, after that, you will renew at $9.99. If you select 24 months, you will renew at $7.99, and 48 months, you will renew at $6.99. So basically, for 4 years, you're going to pay $2.99 per month instead of $6.99. So feel free to select any of those. So let's continue on with the 48 months deal here, okay? So we scroll down the page, you can create your account, you select your payment method, and right here, we have a quick overview of how much it's going to cost you. So as you can see here, the normal price should be $707 down to $176. So this is a massive saving, isn't it? Now I also have a coupon code for you. So here, type in MrWeb. So there you go. And as you can see, the normal price $176.53, including taxes. Now let's apply this. And as you can see, now it's only $158.88. So that means that you get to enjoy a massive discount of 78%. And then after this, proceed to checkout. And now you can log into your account. So let's do this together. So simply enter your email address and password and let's log in. So this is your Hostinger dashboard. And right here on top, as you can see, you can claim your free domain. So for this, let's click on Claim Domain. And right there, you're going to type the domain name that you want to register. So for instance, your domain name, okay? And then select your extension. As you can see, you have .in for India, .me for personal websites, .com, this is the most popular one, obviously. You also have .net, .xyz, .help, .host. So select the one that suits your type of business. So let's go ahead with .com as an example here. And then we're going to check the availability. So let's click on this. And as you can see, this one is already taken. So you might have to look for a different variation of your domain name. So in our case here, we're just going to try to register Learn with MrWeb, okay, as a .com. So again, let's check the availability. So this one is available. So we're going to claim our domain, okay? So let's do this together. So let's claim our domain. And then by law, you have to enter your details here, obviously, you know, because you have to know who's registering the domain name. So let's click on the next step. So I'm going to fill this out very quickly. So there you go. And now finish registration. Very good. So now let's click continue. Very good. As I can see, the email verification is pending at the moment. So basically go to your mailbox and click on the link that's inside that email. So I've done that already. So now we can refresh. Very good. As you can see, now it's active and verified as well. Now we can set up our server. So we go back home here So depending on which plan you purchase, maybe premium, business or cloud, you will see one of those sections here, okay? So when it's not set up yet, you will have a button like this one just next to it. So again, it could be premium, business or cloud. Either of those is absolutely fine, you know? So now click on setup. Now we're going to click on start now. And right here, you're going to go through a few different questions. It's like a setup wizard, basically, you know, to help you set up your hosting. So as you can see, I have a few questions here. What are you creating the website for? So you can select either of those, or you can skip altogether. I would advise that you skip this one altogether, you know. Right here, what are you going to do? Are you going to create a new website or migrate a website? Well, in our case, we're going to create a new website. So select this. So do you want to build this with AI or ourselves? Well, we're going to build this ourselves. So just skip this step altogether now. And you're going to select your domains. So normally it should show up automatically, but if you have more than one domain registered, you might click on the drop-down menu and select the one that you want to assign to this, and then click select. And now right here, you're going to select your server. So this should be normally the nearest either to you or to your target audience. So let's say if you're based in United States, selling to people in the United States, well, you select either of those two here. But maybe you're based in the United States, maybe selling exclusively in Europe, in which case you might select one of those servers here, okay? So because we're based in Ireland here, we can select either Netherlands or maybe United Kingdom. So United Kingdom should be nearest. So let's click on this and now we click change. Very good. And now we're going to finish our setup. So as you can see, now it's taking care of everything. We can see the progress line. So now as you can see, it's installing the SSL certificate for us automatically. Very good. So we're done already. As you can see, well done. You are ready. So from here, you can either go and see your website. So we don't need that because we haven't built anything yet. So we're going to go back to our control panel. Okay, so let's click on manage site. There you go. And we're back to our dashboard now. So now from here, we're going to create an email address and also we're going to install WordPress on our server. So first, as you can see, it says free email setup is not finished. So let's click on the manage here. Very good. So as you can see, I have paid plans as well. I would go with the free one. Absolutely no problem with this, you know. So I'll click select. So let's create our email address. So maybe info@. You're going to enter your password and then a recovery email just in case. I'm just going to put hello@mrweb.tv. Okay. And now we're going to create our new account. And there you go. As you can see, we have a new email address now and you can access it using the webmail. So if you click on this, you can open this in a new tab. So this is your email address. Enter your password as well and click login. And there you go. As you can see, this is your mailbox, basically inbox and sent and spam and archive. So basically you can access all your emails immediately from here. And now we can go back to our dashboard, okay? Very good. So now from here, we're going to install Joomla. So there are different ways of doing so, but I'm going to show you the easiest one of all. So you could go to website, go to auto installer and install Joomla, in which case we have to install the theme ourselves, all the plugins, all the extensions, all the content. So basically this is a lot of manual work. I'm going to show you a solution today, which is called a quick start solution. And basically it will recreate the demo website automatically for us. So now let me show you a few different ways where you can get resources for this and find your themes and templates. So we have Joomla. So this is a company that specializes in Joomla theme and templates. And if you scroll down the page, you can select among a few here. So click on browse our themes. And then as you can see, they have a free version here. So click on this one. And you can select among all these different ones. So some of them are pretty old. As you can see, this is for Joomla G3, so version 3. We're at version 5 now. So you can see this one is version 5. This one is also version 5. So feel free to select either of those two. I'm just going to go ahead with this one here as an example. Okay, so if you click on this, again, as you can see, it's available for Joomla 5 and 4. So this is the latest Joomla 5. This is the one we're going to install. Okay, so all you have to do now is to get it now. So just download the file. Excellent. And from here, as you can see, we have the quick start file, which is this one here for Joomla 5. So make sure you select this one here, which is the latest version, and click download and save that somewhere on your hard drive. Okay. So this is one way to do it, or you could use the Envato Elements website. So this is a subscription-based website, but you have access to a lot of different resources. You have stock videos, video templates, you have music, sound effects, graphic, and so on. And if you go to the more section here, as you can see, you have Joomla as well. Click on that. And here you can choose among 138 different Joomla templates So if you're planning to build a website for someone, for your client or something like this, you have a plethora of choices here. As you can see, this is for a lawyer, this is for a SaaS company, this is a personal portfolio, and so on and so on, you know. So you could select any of those, and once you click download, you will have access to all the different files, including the quick start as well. So the principle is the same. I'm just showing you a few different resources. So let's go ahead with this one that we just downloaded, and I'm going to show you how to make use of the quick start file. So for this, we go back to our hosting panel here, and by the side, search for files, okay? And then we're going to go to the file manager. I'm going to open this in a new tab. Very good. Now we go to the public HTML. So never mind those two folders, it's because I have subdomains created for other tutorials, but you should only have .private and .well-known here. You shouldn't have those two, it's just for me here, okay? So now we're going to copy our file here. So I'm just going to drag and drop it from another screen, but you can just upload it as well. It's all the same, you know, so drag and drop. Very good, so here is our file. Now we need to extract this, so right click on it, extract. And we're going to extract this in our public HTML folder, which is the same one we have here. So for this, just type a single dot here, just one dot, okay? And then extract. Very good. As you can see, they're all here now. And now we can start installing our website, basically, okay? So there's one more step we need to take care of. We need to create a database. So we go back to Hostinger here. And then by the side, you will find databases here. Management, click on this, and now we're going to create a database. So enter a database name, a username, and a password. So I'll do that very quickly now. Okay, so I'm going to do something simple, Mr. Web Joomla, and then I create a password. So now we can create the database. Excellent. As you can see, a database created successfully, and it should be right here. So make sure you copy and paste those somewhere safe, you know. So this is basically your database name, and this is the user, okay? And then save your password as well. And now let's go back to the top here. We go to dashboard, and let's access our website, okay? So we can close this here, click on this, and open in a new tab. Very good. So as you can see, now we can start setting everything up. So this is the Joomla installer, and we're at version 5.1, okay? And then here, select your language. So I'm going to maybe select this one here, and then the site name, okay? So I'm just going to put Mr. Web Joomla, like we said, okay? And then set up logging data now. So right here, fill out your details. I'm just going to put my name here, and then the setup username. So I'm just going to Mr. Web Joomla. Obviously, it should be a bit more complicated than that, you know. So here, I'm going to enter a password. And then right here, the email address. So hello@mrweb.tv. And there you go. Okay, and then set up database connection now. So database type, it should be MySQL. So you have MySQL PDO and MySQLi. So select MySQLi. It should be on localhost. And now you're going to copy and paste those details we created earlier on. Remember, we created this database here. So let's insert our database name. So this is for the database username, database password, and database username. So this is the one here, and then I'm going to select the username here, Control-C, Control-V, and then we're going to insert our password, okay? So Control-V, perfect. And then let's carry on with this. So we can keep the prefix exactly this, or you can change it for whatever you want, you know, as long as you keep the underscore here at the end. This is fine, and then install Joomla. Very good. So now we have the choice about opening the site, so visiting our website, or open administrator. Well, let's go first to the admin panel. Okay, so let's click on this. Very good. And then from here, enter your username and password that we just created earlier on, and then log in. Very good. Now we're going to save this. That's perfect. So welcome to your dashboard. This is basically what the Joomla dashboard looks like. As you can see by the side, you have all these different elements, and right here, this is a quick overview and shortcuts to access your plugins, your modules, your media, articles, and so on. So they call it articles. On WordPress is a blog post is the same thing. And also, if you go to system here, you will discover they call it extensions. So extensions could be anything. It could be a plugin, it could be maybe a JSON file or anything like this. Everything you can import into Joomla is called an extension, okay? So let's have a look at our website in the front end. So it's right here on top. If you click on this link, click on that. And there you go. Now we are on our website. So as you can see, this is the demo page. It's been recreated exactly the same way it is on their website. As you can see, we haven't done much here, and it's all done for us automatically in just a few steps, you know. So right here, if you go to under Purity 5, you have business, corporate, logistics, products, and news magazines. So this is basically your homepage, how it will look like. Click on this. And there you go. This is what it looks like. As you can see, very professional looking, super fast to load. This is one of the main benefits of using Joomla. Joomla is extremely fast. There is no sluggishness, no nothing, no stumbling blocks. It's super fast to load, you know. So there you go. So this is our homepage, and now we can customize everything, you know. You have bonuses page as well, like pricing, contact. So let's check pricing. Looks very professional, doesn't it? That's basically it. So now I'm going to show you how you can customize your website and make it your own, basically. Okay, so let's go back here. Very good. So as always, a website, when you build a website, it all starts with your colors, your branding, obviously, you know. So we need to upload our logo and take care of the global colors of our website. So for this, we go to Site Template Styles. As you can see, you have all the different templates here. So first we need to activate the one that we want. So it could be corporate, it could be landing, could be logistics, depending on which template you prefer. You know, I think the business one is absolutely fine. So as you can see here, you can set it as default. Very good. So this is a default one. Now if you click on it, we can actually customize everything related to that template. So as you can see by the side, you have the site settings, navigation, theme color, the layout, global settings, and menu assignment as well, and a few additional tools. So let's proceed step by step. Okay, so first, obviously, like I said, the best thing is probably to add our logo first. So we go to site settings, and we can change the site name here, so Mr. Web. Okay, and then you can put your tagline here or your slogan, whatever it is. So right here, we're going to upload our logo. So there's two different modes with this one. As you can see, you can switch from one to the other. So light mode and dark mode. So some people prefer dark mode. So maybe your visitors might be able to switch to dark mode, and some prefer light mode. So either way is fine. So for this, we have to upload two different logos, obviously, you know. So we're going to upload the first one here. This is for the light mode, and this is for dark mode. Okay, so select and then upload. And as you can see, I have both of them here. So I'm going to use this one. This is for the light mode. So open. And now we can scroll down the page and select our logo. So tick this and then select. Very good. As you can see, that looks absolutely fine. And we do the same with the other one. So here, select. I've uploaded it already. As you can see, this is the white one. Okay, then select. Very good. So now we have both of them here in dark mode and light mode. And then after this, click save here. Okay, so we can go back to the front end and see what it looks like. So let's refresh. Very good. I think that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And as you can see, the blue here, which is our main highlight color, we might change this to perhaps either this blue or this green. We can try both options, okay? As you can see, if you scroll down the page, all these items are the same color. So we can try maybe either dark blue or green. Let's try this together. So for this, we go to theme color. We have the primary color here, okay? And then all the other links and all that, we can change this to maybe a different color, okay? So let's try with green first, see what it looks like. So this is a hexadecimal value. So enter the code here. So this is the one, choose. And let's see what it looks like, okay? So if I save this now and refresh the page, it should normally show all in green. As you can see, this is our highlight color, and this looks pretty good, I think, you know. It's not too bad. Let's see where else it shows. All the buttons basically will be using this primary color, or you can try the other one altogether. And again, you can do the same with all your links and everything, you know. So feel free to change all the different colors here, basically to match your branding. So let's take care of our navigation. So click on this. So there's two types of menus here. As you can see, if I click on this, this is basically a drop-down menu, and this one, it's an off-canvas menu. So depending on which one you prefer, feel free to select one or the other. So as you can see, this is our mega menu, which is the drop-down menu is this one. If you don't want it, simply disable it, and you only have the off canvas. Or maybe the other way around. If you don't want this one, sorry, and don't want this one, click the off canvas, disable this one, and now we only have one. As you can see, this is the mega menu. So either way is fine. I personally like this one, you know, but it's just a matter of preferences. If you go to the front end, as you can see, you have the menu in desktop mode. So as you can see, this is a mega menu, so it's displaying absolutely fine. Now, if we look at it in mobile mode, so I'm just going to change this to mobile. As you can see, they were going to both display here, obviously, you know, we have off canvas and then the drop-down menu as well. So again, it's just a matter of preferences. It's really up to you. Feel free to select one or the other. And as always, don't forget to click save once you're done, okay? And that's basically it for the initial settings. So there's more things you can take care of. If you go to global settings, as you can see, you have a custom CSS, and JavaScript optimization. You can add this. You can add custom code as well in the header, before the header and after your body as well. So if you have Google Analytics or something like this, you want to add the code, this is where you will put it basically, okay? And then you have the add-ons as well. As you can see, you can enable Font Awesome 4, 5, and 6, and you have a few of those scripts here you can enable as well. So it's well thought out, you know, guys, to be honest, you know. So once we're done here, basically all you have to do is click save, and we go back to our menu. Okay, so let's go back to the site here. We can exit out of this. So now let me show you how you can change the content of the front end, so your homepage and all that. Okay, so let's go back here and open the business homepage. So this is the one. As you can see, you have a like a hero section here with the text showing up with a small effect. You have a button here, call to action for your main services. Right here, maybe an about us section, and so on and so on. Okay, so let me show you how this works on Joomla. So we go back here now again, and for this we go to content, and right here you have articles. So articles is basically everything that's related to your content in the front end. So this could be a page or a blog post or something like that. Okay, so let's filter this to just display our pages. So we're going to select the category here, and as you can see, pages. Okay, and if you scroll down, you will see all these different pages. So I have home corporate, home wedding, product, logistics, and business. So this is our home page. This is the one we selected here. Okay, home business. So this is the one we're on and the one we want to customize. So all you have to do is click on it. Very good. And as you can see here, you have the content, image and link, options, schema, publishing, and so on, all these different options. But if you look here, all you have is home business. So how do you customize your page? Initially, it might seem a bit confusing, because if you use WordPress, if you click on your page, well, basically the whole content is displaying here. Whereas with Joomla, they work with modules, which are basically blocks that will be added to your page. Okay, so to edit those blocks, we have to come out of this. And now we go to site modules. So again, these are our blocks, and here search for home. Okay, so these will be all the modules related to your home page, and then search. And there you go. As you can see, we have those landing pages. So you're looking for the one that starts with business. Okay, so you have logistics, products, business. On business, this is our page, home business, and these are the features. Business features 4, business feature 3. So open any of them, you know, and I'm going to show you how you can customize each and every section. So click on this one as an example, and let's scroll down. So here, as you can see, we have this image here, and built on the robust T3 framework, a description in the image. So let's find out where this is on our page. So there it is. So this is basically this module here. This is this block, this section here. Okay, so this is the image. You have the title here, the heading, and all these additional features here. So how can you customize all of this? Well, very simple again. If I was to change this and put XXX, and then I'm going to save this, okay? If we go back to the home page and refresh, as you can see, this has been added here. So this is basically how you change the content. It's slightly different from WordPress, you know, it's very interesting and very reliable as well. And to change your image, click select and replace with another one. Okay, so right here underneath you will see that we have different features again, and these would be the extra features that are displayed here: 25 plus, 100 plus, total pages, and so on. And again, all you have to do is to change the title here, the subtitle, and the content. And once you save this, well, it will reflect back here on your home page. Okay, so that's basically how this works. So it's slightly different, like I said, compared to WordPress. But once you know how it works, it's actually as easy and as user-friendly as the other ones would be, okay? So if you were to change, let's say, this section here, okay? So where can you find this? Well, you go back here, we can close this, and now let's look for everything that's related to business. So just highlight this, okay? Control-C, and then go to search for this here. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So all you have to do is basically click on them, okay? Click on this. And here you can see 4 items per row, and if you scroll down, these are the ones. As you can see, this is our icon, and then easy management, and then scroll down. As you can see, this is the title, easy management, and this is the description. Okay, and then you have this one here with the arrow pointing up, and this is the one with the arrow pointing up, and then highly compatible, and then highly compatible, and then feel free to change this as you see fit, obviously, you know. Now you can delete some groups as well. Simply hover on top and then delete it, okay? And you can also add more if you wanted to. You can add another group just like this, and then you can select an image. So let's select another one here just randomly, okay? So select, and then I'm going to put Mr. Web design, okay, and then we can save this. Let's go back to the home page and refresh. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we might have to change the amount of columns we want to display if you want this one to be there, okay? Or you can have an equal amount. So if it was maybe 3 and 3, then you keep 3 columns, obviously, you know? So we go back here and there you go. Now here, as you can see, the maximum you can select is 4. So maybe if you wanted to have 6 of them, you can select maybe 3. And then you can add another one and it will display just next to it here, okay? So that's basically how this works. And this is pretty self-explanatory now, isn't it? So again, if you scroll down the page, you'll have this one here. So let's come out of this and then let's check feature 4. And this should be the one, you know, and again, feel free to change the content here, the heading and the image as well. Now, by the side here, you may have noticed that we have the position as well and the ordering. So basically, by using those features, you can decide where you want it to be displayed on your page, because obviously, as you can see, of 1, 2, 3, 4 different elements here, modules that will be added to the page. And this is how you organize them. So basically, this one will display first, second, third, and that's basically it, okay? So this is how this is working, pretty simple to follow, okay? So right here, as you can see, we have the hero section, which is the most important section of our website. So where is this one located? Well, it's very simple. Again, we go back to our modules here. So this one is called slideshow. As you can see, section 1, section 2, section 3, these are the ones we just covered, and the slideshow is basically our hero section here, okay? So all you have to do is to click on it. There you go. And if you scroll down the page, as you can see, this is our image. So funny enough, if you scroll down, you will notice there's actually 2 different slideshows, but they're not displaying. And the reason why is because the autoplay is not on. So you can enable this if you wanted to. Okay, save. And now let's go back to the home page and refresh. And as you can see, now I will slide from one to the other. So this is how it will work as an autoplay, okay? And then you have a few more options, obviously, you know, mask style and the slide duration. So this is in milliseconds. So 5,000 milliseconds is 5 seconds. So if you wanted your slideshow to go from one picture to the other faster, maybe you could put 2,500 or maybe 3,000, you know. This is really up to you. So I think 5,000 is a happy medium anyways. And as always, don't forget to click save. Okay, so let's go back to our dashboard again, and let's take care of the next section here. So if you go back to the home page and scroll down, you may have noticed we have this one as well, a perfect starting point. So that's a different module again, you know, and to change this, you have to go back here, and we can delete this one, search for everything, and we can filter down to the position. So this one is a section 3 because it's after the others, okay? So we had section 1, section 2, and now we have section 3. And then let's find this one here. It's a perfect starting point. I think that's it, a perfect starting point. So if you click on this, scroll down the page, there you go. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 images, and then you have the name and the position. So this is basically how it works with Joomla. You're using modules that you can add to the page. And this is here by the side where you define where you put it, okay? As you can see, this will display in section 3. So that's basically how this works, okay? So this is very easy once you know how to work it. So now we can close this. And then after this, what do we have? We have this section here, okay? So this is basically a testimonial section. So this is obviously after section 3. So this would be section 4, technically, okay? So we can go back here and look for section 4. Very good. And let's have a quick look. So this is testimonials, like we said. So it should be this one here, home business. That's it. As you can see, it's assigned to home business. So click on this, and now you can change the content here. Okay, so you have the image, the testimonial itself, and so on. So again, this is how to customize this one. And then after this, we have the blog section. So how do you create your blog? I'm going to show you this as well. And how do you display them here? I'm going to show you this as well. Okay, so let's go back here, close that. Okay, so this will be section 5. So this is the one just after, obviously, you know, and this is our blog. So as you can see, this is the home business. So this is the one we're working on, section 5, and this is from our blog. So click on this. Very good. And here, as you can see, type of blog, normal or dynamic. So this is really up to you. Doesn't make much difference, you know. So this is basically, there's no settings here to change. That's basically what it is. If you close this, it will basically fetch all the blog posts here. So where are those blog posts? You may wonder now, how can you create a new blog post and display them here? Well, it's very simple. We go back here, and for this, we're going to go to articles, and here filter by type, and this time it's going to be blog. Okay, so these are all our blogs, and obviously we're looking for the one that's related to the business industry, okay, category. So as you can see, you have a blog business, and let's have a look here. So the first one is driving business growth through innovation. So driving business growth through innovation, that's the one, as you can see, in blog business. Okay, and to edit this, click on it. There you go. So as you can see here, we have something on top and then a red line and then something underneath. So basically anything that's on top of the red line will display right here. So this is the teaser, if you wish, So make sure that this is not too long. As you can see, they're all the same length roughly, It's just to tease your visitors, and then if they click on it, they will see the whole content of the page. So basically everything that's after the breaking space here, as you can see. Okay, so we can close this. Now if you wanted to create a new one, it's very easy. Click on new, and then first we type the title, so maybe Mr. Web Test Blog, okay, and then you can add aliases as well, and then you can type away. Okay, so this one would be before the fold, and then we need to add that breaking space, obviously. As you can see here, you can select a lot of different things, a page break or read more as well, either way. So this is a read more, so this will be after, and this is after the fold. Okay, there you go. Now if we click save, that's basically it. Okay, so this is how you can create your article. Now you can add notes as well in different version if you're working on it, so this could be 1.0, and if you come back to it maybe and work on it, it could be 1.1 and so on. It's actually very nice, and well thought out. And you can also have it as a featured blog if you want it to as well. Okay, and then make sure you select the category, because I can see these are all blog related to business. So here you can select blog, but you can narrow this down to specifically business, so blog business. Okay, so that's basically how this works. So after this, don't forget to click save, and then you can close this window. Okay, so now let me show you one last thing. So if you go back to the home page and click on the logo, it will go back to our root folder here for the website. And as you can see, this is the actual home page, which is not the home page that we want as our main home page. Okay, so the one we want is this one here called business. So at the moment you have to go into the menu section, click on it, which doesn't make much sense, does it? So let me show you how you can customize this, make this your home page, and also how to customize the menu section here on top. So for this, we go back here, and now we're going to go to menus and then main menu. As you can see, this is our home page, the default home page, Purity 4. And if you go here, this is the one basically. Okay, so what we want is this one here instead, business. So this is the one here, business. So instead of this one, let's take this one, set as home page. So click on this. Very good. So let's go back here and click on the Mr. Web logo. And as you can see, now this is our main home page. So this is fine. And now let's take care of our menu section. So maybe we can keep the pricing and contact us page. So maybe we have home and then pricing and contact us. Okay, and perhaps maybe company timeline. So we would only keep those two pages. So let me show you how to do that. So we go back here, and it's very simple actually. All you have to do is to tick those pages that you don't want. So we're going to keep business. We don't want corporate. We don't want logistics. We don't want products. We don't need news magazines. We're not going to keep services either. This we can remove. So basically tick all the pages that you want to get rid of. Okay, and then once you're done, right here in the action section, you're going to delete them. So very good. And all you're left with is those few pages here. Now you cannot delete this page on its own, because this is basically a main parent category and these are attached to it and linked to it. Okay, and the same with this one. So you cannot delete Purity 4 on its own. What you need to do is basically unlink those two first. So if I click on business here, as you can see, parent item, it's Purity 4. Now we need to select no parents and then save and close. And as you can see, now they're on the same level. So that's basically it. Okay, and now we can delete this one on its own now. Okay, so click on this, and then we're going to go to action and then trash. Very good. And now we're going to do the same with those two. So if you go to pricing here, and then no parents, save and close, and then contact us the same. So this one here, no parents, and then save and close. Very good. They're all on the same level. We don't need bonus page. So action, this one is trash. Very good. So we're left with this. This is our home page, and these are additional pages. Okay, so let's go back to the home page and refresh. Let's see what it looks like. Very good. So we have business, pricing, and contact us. And now maybe we can change business to home page or just home. Okay, so we go back here, click on that, and change the title here and type home, save and close, refresh, click on this, and there you go, guys. This is how you can create your menu section. So there you go, guys. This is how you can build a website using Joomla. Again, I'm hoping to make this a series, so please let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you want more content like this? Do you like it or not? Please let me know in the comment section below. Now, as always, if you want to give it a go, I'll leave all the links in the description below. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.